Guess who has made the shift to Harry Potter YouTube? Me. So I did some work recently that was the Harry Potter people with tattoos, and it went over really well on TikTok because I have a TikTok now. And I tried to explain in videos, you know, why I did what I did and what my reasoning was, and a minute is just not enough time to do that. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you had no idea this was happening, it's happening. And if you're here from TikTok, welcome. So first up, we have Harry. Yeah, I did the snitch for Harry. You know, I feel like it's very representative of his journey throughout the series. And I think it reminds him of his dad because they have Quidditch in common. But I also think it reminds him of his parents with the Resurrection Stone being inside the snitch. That's why I opened at the close above it. Because I think that he can look back and really think about seeing his parents one more time. I mean, he can't look at it. You know what I mean? I think Harry does not get enough attention. I think Harry's hot as hell. So I drew him hot as hell. Ron? Listen. I don't think we get enough sexy Ron Weasley. I don't. I think that Ron is a Quidditch player. Gingers are hot. I'm sorry. And I think I wanted to draw him really hot. The problem is the number of people on TikTok who are saying that Ron looks like KJ Appa is killing me. And here's why. I don't watch Riverdale. So I did not draw him to look like KJ Appa. They're just two hot gingers. KJ Appa is not even a ginger. So, case closed. But no, I gave Ron the lion because Ron is such a true Gryffindor. That's it. Like, hello. I mean, I feel like he would get something that's absolute Gryffindor pride. I mean, not to mention that, you know, like his whole family's in Gryffindor, so I think that it makes him think of his family too. And I did the Quidditch pants because I think that he's so happy to be on the Quidditch team. It's like been a huge goal of his throughout the series, and I wanted to kind of reflect that too. You can't see it when I post them separately, but I did draw him and Hermione like this, which I think is super hot. Somebody commented and they were like, I don't understand. Is Hermione not wearing a shirt? I was like, no, she is not. So take what you will from this. All my Ron-Hermione shippers out there, I got you. No, Hermione's was like such a deep dive, so if you didn't get it, I understand. And the people who did, I don't know how you got this. She says in Prisoner of Azkaban that her favorite class is arithmancy? I don't know. And so Harry gets her a book for Christmas that's like the history of arithmancy. And this is like there's like a Harry Potter wiki page for it, and this is a rune from the cover that I thought she would get. I think she would get something very small and academic, and if this was her favorite class, I can see her getting this tattoo. Because it's something she's super passionate about. But I don't see Hermione with sleeves. Don't get me wrong. It'd be super hot, like super hot. But I don't know if it would feasibly happen. Ginny. I said this on TikTok. I'll say it again. I will say it 1,000 times. Book Ginny is the only Ginny. I'm sorry. And people were defending Bonnie Wright. I think that Bonnie Wright was written horribly. Like, it's not her fault. They fucked her. They totally did. That was so not her fault. But I mean, Book Ginny, it's a different character. It is. And I wanted to draw her just really, really strong and sexy and athletic. athletic. Hello, she's an athlete. She's a Quidditch player. She goes on to become a professional Quidditch player. Would you have looked at that character in the movies and thought, this girl's gonna go on to be a pro athlete? Like, absolutely not. So I wanted to do that. What did I do? I did the initials of her family and down her leg. The Hollyhead Harpies tattoo on her hip. And I did "Hear Me Roar" is what's written on her ribs. I know it's like really messy cursive, but that's what it says. And then the Quidditch hoops. The 7 on her bicep is actually Harry's Quidditch number. A lot of people pointed out that she's the 7th Weasley, which is a great coincidence and super cool. That's not why I did it, but that's awesome. The W on her wrist for Weasley. Oh fuck. The thing down her arm is it's all the Quidditch balls, like the Stitch, the Quaffle, and the fucking whatever. People thought it was a solar system or like moon phases. I don't know why she would have that. It's the Quidditch balls. Yeah, I think that's it. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny. Oh, Luna. Okay. I don't mean to hype myself up, but like, everyone was talking about how cute she is, and like, I completely agree. Like, I think she's adorable, absolutely beautiful. Like, for her aesthetic, I really wanted it to be really dreamy and pretty and feminine, but sexy. Like, I think there's something really sexy about her. There's the constellations on her skirt. She has her wand up in her hair, which I thought was like a very Luna thing to do. She has the rabbit Patronus and the moon, and she has her parents' names on both her arms. She has the Thestral. I did very little for her that was canon. None of it's canon, but that's, you know, from the movies. The rest of it is pretty, just stuff that I felt like Luna would get, and it was stuff that I felt kind of drawn to for her character. Hers really, this is such an obnoxious thing to say, but it spoke to me. Like, I just kind of knew what to do for her. It just kind of made sense. Oh, and as a disclaimer, all of these tattoos move in my head. Like the rabbit jumping over the moon, like all of this stuff, in my opinion, moves. And if any animators out there want to animate my tattoos, like, talk to me. Let's get this done, because I think that would be dope. You guys, I've gotten so much flack for this design. You wouldn't believe it. People have really, really strong opinions about Malfoy. And they're loyal to the character. I don't judge anybody for it. Like, people, you know, when you care about a character, you really care about how it's represented. I completely understand. But everyone was really upset about the dark mark not being covered, because I think some people write about like the dark mark either going away, because I think the books say something about the dark mark going away once Voldemort's gone, or they say he covered it with like narcissa flowers once Voldemort's gone. It's amazing, beautiful. I love the symbolism behind that. In my mind, a lot of the stuff that Draco did wasn't up to him, or he was being, you know, fucking abused, manipulated by his family and his dad. He did make a lot of mistakes, and he hurt a lot of people, you know. He was made to hurt a lot of people, or it was his choice, or, you know, whatever happened. He caused a lot of damage in his youth, I think, and he's got to overcome that. My friend and I were talking about this, and I was like, I would love to give Malfoy a snake, but like, it seems very shallow to be this like obnoxious Slytherin pride. It feels like there's much more to Malfoy than just, I'm gonna give him a snake and like something green. Like that seems like it's doing the character a really big disservice. And she said, well, what if you give him a snake to kind of him taking ownership of his past and kind of a reflection on the bad things that he's done, and owning his past, his dark past, and moving forward. And I thought that was brilliant. I thought it was a great idea, because I think that the exposed dark mark and the snake are kind of a representation of him acknowledging the things that he's done and growing out of it and changing. Not that anybody asked for my character analysis of Malfoy, I did what I did very intentionally because I thought that it fit the character. So yeah, that is my analysis for all of my Harry Potter tattoos. You can buy them all on my Redbubble in prints, mugs, bedding. Don't do that. I don't know why you would want that. If you want, you know, to purchase anything, you can if you feel so inclined. Next up is the Marauders tattoo series, and I will be releasing that video really soon. So thank you for watching.